For those of you just tuning in, I'm Doreen Pinkerton. Thank you for listening tonight and coming on board. This is a song called Show Me the Way, and I wrote this one at a time in my life when I was about 40 years old. I was on Long Island. I went over to North Babylon Senior High. We lived around the block, and so having been an athlete when I was young in high school and what have you, I felt comfortable going over there every day and running. And so God spoke to me as I poured my heart out to Him on that track at a time in my life when I needed new direction. I think the key I wanted to share was that finding new direction comes when we give Him time, and the time comes a lot of times for me. I have to do something that I feel comfortable in my own element, and whether, I don't know what yours is, but for me, running the track and getting all sweaty and working my heart and just what goes along with running would clear my mind. And it takes time to clear your mind, especially when you're a young mother. And I consider 40 young. I just wanted to add that in there. But at that time, my life was so packed with stuff I was doing. And I think when you're that busy, it's not that it's bad busy, but it's hard for your brain and your spirit to settle when you're that busy. And God wanted to show me the way, but He wanted me to change some things in my life and slow down in some other ways. And He understood that I was young. But I used to like to run the bleachers up and down too as I ran the track. And I know that sounds crazy, but that actually would bring me even more joy and relief, because after I would run, as I would get on the track and let my heart settle and get my breathing more regular, this surge of new energy would come. Have you ever gotten a second wind? Well, that's what happens to me when I run like that. And at that time, I could run really far, and the need to detox from all the busyness so I could absorb, after I prayed and voiced to God the things heavy on my heart. It's interesting how you don't really have to think and speak out loud for God to hear you when you pray. You can do it when you're running, and just like I was, because He obviously heard me and guided me. So this is a song called Show Me the Way. Show me the way. With your hands you will guide, with your steps you will lead me. I will follow. You are the way. And when this life is done and we're united with the sun, then we'll sing with the saints in glory. And when this life is done and we're united with the sun, then we'll all sing hallelujah. You are the way. You are the way. With your touch you can feel, with your word you can heal me. You will heal me. Show me the way. One more time, with your touch. With your touch you can feel, with your word you can heal me. You will heal me. You are the way. With your touch you can heal, with your word you can heal me. Show me the way. All right, some more music coming up in a moment.